This is your live update on the escalating U.S.-Israel-Iran war, March 20th, 2026. Tensions in the Middle East have reached a critical point as the conflict enters its fourth week, with missile strikes, drone attacks, and major hits on energy infrastructure shaking the region and global markets. From the Times of India live blog, Iran's Revolutionary Guard is defiant. Their spokesman declared Tehran continues producing missiles, rejecting claims that Israel's Prime Minister, Netanyahu, has crippled their capabilities. He said, quote, "These people expect the war to continue until the enemy is completely exhausted. This war must end when the shadow of war is lifted from the country." Iran's parliament speaker, MB Ghalibaf, mocked the US F-35 stealth fighter, claiming Iran shot one down. He called it the moment of collapse for American arrogance, saying, quote, "The F-35 was not just a fighter jet, but a statue of the U.S. military's invincibility and arrogance. This symbol was struck for the first time in the world, and this was the moment of collapse of an order. Oil prices remain volatile. Saudi officials warn that if disruptions continue, crude could surge to $180 per barrel by late April. Prices dipped slightly today after Netanyahu signaled Israel would avoid further strikes on Iranian energy sites. But the Strait of Hormuz stays a flashpoint with tanker threats and naval tensions. In the Gulf, Kuwait's Mina al-Ahmadi refinery faced repeated drone attacks, sparking fires but no injuries reported. Saudi Arabia intercepted multiple drones over its eastern region, while air defenses activated in Dubai, Bahrain, and the UAE amid incoming threats. Qatar's Ras Laffan gas hub suffered damage in earlier Iranian retaliation. Explosions rocked Tehran as Israeli and U.S. drones targeted sites, with air defenses responding heavily. Warning sirens blared in northern Israel and Haifa after Iranian missile barrages. Hezbollah intensified attacks on Israeli positions in southern Lebanon, pulling the country deeper into the fight. U.S. President Donald Trump defended recent strikes, comparing them to historical surprises, and said American forces knocked out a significant portion of Iranian targets. He spoke with UAE leadership, condemning attacks on their soil and pledging support. Trump also pushed back on claims Israel dragged the U.S. in, while approving billions in arms to allies like the UAE. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu held a press briefing, insisting Israel acted alone on some key strikes, but coordinates closely with Washington. He denied dragging America into war, saying, quote, "Does anyone really think that someone can tell President Trump what to do? Come on." He claimed Iran is being decimated and the war could end faster than expected. Iran's supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, vowed to strip enemies of security after the killing of their intelligence minister. The foreign minister warned the UK against letting US bases be used for aggression. On the diplomatic front, India called for de-escalation and maritime safety. Germany distanced itself from Israel's position in an ICJ case. Sri Lanka reaffirmed neutrality. Casualties mount across fronts, with strikes in Syria, Lebanon, and Gulf states. The conflict shows no immediate signs of slowing, as both sides trade blows over energy sites, military assets and regional influence, oil markets jittery, shipping routes at risk, and global powers urge restraint. Stay tuned for more developments as this fast-moving story unfolds. This has been your American Accented update from the front lines of the Middle East crisis.